My name is Roxanne Chantaca. I am born and raised Saginaw. I'm a high school teacher. I teach Spanish and choir over at Arthur Hill High School. I'm a mariachi singer. I sing with Roxanne y los Compadres, with my dad and Frank Medell Sr. My parents are David and Emma Chantaca, and I have one sister, Rochelle Chantaca. Well, as far back as I can remember, the memories are of singing with my dad, just for fun, or him playing on a guitar and singing with them. But the first major public performance I was about 7, 8 years old. I think I was about 7. And there was the Ethnic Festival in downtown Saginaw, and my dad was performing, I believe, and he taught me the song El Rey, and he said, "You're going to sing that song." I hadn't sang in public in English, let alone in Spanish. And I remember getting ready and having the Mexican dress on and my hair done and the braids. And I was like, "No, I don't think I want to do that." And my mom saying, "Yes, you are. You're going to do it." And I'm glad that they've always been like that, very supportive, and just pushed me to do something greater. And that was my first public performance. It was great. I've been blessed to be able to study with a lot of different people. I studied classical voice first, so I've studied with some great teachers around the area and at some different universities. As far as mariachi music, mentors, growing up and seeing Rene Flores singing at Mexican restaurants was always a great experience. Sisto Orozco and my dad started doing mariachi, I don't know, probably about 25 years ago or so. And I said I'd like to do that. So Sisto just told me, here's some people to listen to, and then we can work together. So kind of started working with them and my dad, and kind of went from there. We have some really talented people here in our area who I look up to, and I'm just very thankful for them for giving me advice and encouraging me along the way. I do my best to interpret the songs and give it all I have. I studied piano first. I wasn't even into singing. I did piano for about a good, maybe 7, 8 years, and then I got into middle school, high school, started studying classical voice with some really great teachers, and so I was singing in all these different languages, the Italian arias, German, French, Latin. That was about the time that Linda Ronstadt came out with Canciones de mi Padre, and I thought that was really cool because I never knew that she was Mexican. My dad took me to her concert. That was like a huge turning point for me, because I was like, "Oh, Dad, I can do that." I wanted to sing in Spanish, which I had never done before. I mean, I had classically, but not like mariachi, just really getting into that style of music. So that was like I don't know what word to use, but it was the spark that got me into this style of music, and never looked back. Many times to audiences who don't understand Spanish, but there's so many people that say, "I don't know what you just sang, but it was beautiful," or "I loved it," or "You could just feel the emotion and the passion in your music." I have been blessed to be able to teach choir and Spanish, both simultaneously for over 20 years. I work with high schoolers now, but I worked with K through 12, but it's amazing to see children who come from all walks of life and all different backgrounds and all different, situations. And we work together to produce music that is just beautiful. I look at it as a privilege to be able to share the Mexican culture, heritage, language, how we dress when we have our traditional dress on, to be able to share that with people and continue it as long as I can, and just keep passing that on to my students.